A weapons amnesty has been announced by the police force. Items like these can be handed in, no questions asked. And with Inspector Mark Britton, is this typical of the sort of stuff that you get handed in?
It is. This is a BB gun. It's a ball-bearing gun. It's the kind of thing we're looking to get handed in. This amnesty is being run in conjunction with the Attorney General's chambers. So we're really looking to take these weapons and get them off the streets of the island.
And what sorts of weapons do you get?
Well, I mean, this is, again, a typical example. This is somebody who doesn't want their regulated weapon anymore, and they've asked for us to dispose of it for them, which we will do. And we also get weapons, obviously, like as we say, the BB gun, but we also have other weapons that we have handed in to us.
And what's this?
This is an old crossbow, somebody who doesn't want the crossbow anymore and has handed it into us to get rid of it. We once had an old lady who found a World War I pistol up in a loft space. So it's that kind of thing, anything that people have got at their home, including knives, that we want handed into us.
Now, if there are people who have items that they perhaps should not have, how does that work? Do they literally just come in and drop them off to you, no questions asked?
Well, for the month of November, at police stations in the island, so we'll have Castletown, Peel, Ramsey and Douglas. There'll be bins specially there for weapons of that nature or anything that people want to dispose of, and we will get rid of it for them. There will be no prosecution. We've worked with the Attorney Generals for the month of November, and I must stress it is only for the month of November, that we'll take these things from them and people will not face prosecution. We will have to take some details from them so that we can add it to our property system, but we really want to get these things off of the streets.
Now, you don't want explosive items to be handed in, do you?
No, if people have got things like old grenades, which do sometimes find their way into people's possessions, please leave the item where it is. Please contact us. If it's inside a house, then please obviously get away from the house if you can and leave it where it is for us to deal with.
Now, the last one was in 2005. Why are you having one now?
It's due to come really into effect. We don't really want anything like this on the island. Anything that we have that is of use of people needs to be done in a responsible fashion. If they're out on the streets, then obviously they face, if this was presented to a police officer, it's something that isn't particularly safe for people to use, we would suggest in appropriate circumstances.